Do you know what is communication and why the newspaper is related to communication? Communication is when you talk to people or when you give information to people. And there are many ways of communication, such as the TV, the internet, cell phones, newspaper, etc. Newspaper is related to communication because the newspaper provides information to people, and that's what communication do. Did you know that Johannes Gutenberg invented a printing press that makes the producing of a newspaper bigger? That's true. In the beginning, the newspaper was an idea. Then someone got a paper and started writing information using a feather and ink. Then Johannes Gutenberg invented a printing press that made the producing of newspaper bigger. The Gutenberg press made it possible to print words on paper quickly. And finally, people invented the printer that made it even easier to produce newspaper. Marco Polo, after 13th century journey to the Orient, returned to Europe with the idea of the Court Gazette, thought to be the oldest continuing newspaper of history, since it did not disappear in China until the 20th century. The word Gazette has Italian origins. In Venice, in the 16th century, because of the frequent wars, the news were printed and could be bought with a small coin called gazzetta. The newspaper is good to the society because the newspaper has many information of different things that people don't need to wait for someone to tell them. Two interesting facts about the newspaper are: 1. More than 24 billion newspapers are published in 1 year. 2. One of the earliest publications that could be described as a daily newspaper appeared in Rome in 69 before Christ. It was a primitive news sheet called Acta Diurna, Acts of the Day, and described the activities of the Roman Empire. Before the newspaper, people used it to communication using letters, and of course, they would pass information by talking to each other. Now, you know more about one of the most important inventions of communication.